Hey guys, I had a bit of a crazy day today, so I missed my regular time. Usually I go live around 10 to 11 a.m. But had a lot of company stuff to do, so didn't happen. But I'm here now. And if any of you are here too, if you want to ask me a question, just go into the go ask it in the little question box. Hey Sunny. Tell me who you are, where you're from, and if you want to ask a question, put a question not in the comment, but like in the little box that's next to the gift thingy. So I totally blew my morning time. I was gonna go live in the morning from 10 to 11, but my company took over. There was meetings upon meetings, but I'm here now. I'm here for 40 minutes, and I'm gonna be live again later today from 9 to 10 Pacific time. So I made you the video you guys asked for, which is why do we feel empathy towards our abusers? And I hope it was helpful. Just tell me in the comments, because I feel that. I understand that I have no business loving my parents, but I still do, like the little child in me. Oh yeah, so Nicholas says, hey, I asked if you have time. What do you mean? So just if you have a question, put it in the little question thingy. I don't know what to call it exactly. It's like a hi. So I'm here actually in a weird time. Usually I'm here in the mornings and at night, but I couldn't make it. I try to come on from 10 to 11 a.m. In the morning, and at night 9 to 10 p.m. But I'm running a startup. I've launched a community of healers. We're a community of creative healers. If you want to join, the link is in my bio. Oh, last time you could make it. I'm so glad you're here. So I'm going to be leading a free circle this Saturday. Go ahead and register in the link. I'm going to be teaching you how to do this inner child work, how to get the story from your inner child, like how to access your repressed memories, how to talk to your inner child through storytelling. This is what we do. We're a community of creative healers, Emberville. So if you want to join or let me know, but it's this Saturday, 3:30 p.m. till 5 p.m. And it's totally free and open for you to just come in and try what the community is about. But I'm going to expand more because I can't, here in lives I talk, I can't really see you. We can't really do a lot of work. And also in my videos, it's just like 1 minute. And I want to expand on it, which is actually the real work you can do. And it's going to take you only every day for about 20 minutes. I call it like a daily mental health exercise. What you do is you sit down and you begin talking to your kid inside of you. And by kid, I mean those of you who are in your 40s, hello, 45, anybody else is here, 45 or, older. It could be you when you're 25. I mean, to me, 25-year-olds are kids. You're like, hey, I'm 25, shut up, old lady, right? But, or if you're 30, that could still be a kid. So there's this person inside of you who is really young. Maybe they're 3, but maybe they're 33, or maybe they're 13. And so the work we're going to be doing is sitting down and talking to that person and then letting them tell a story. We're going to go change names and we're going to write a story in about 20 minutes and then we're going to read it out loud. Last Saturday, we had 15 people. It was fucking amazing. People had breakthroughs and it's a great alternative to therapy. Again, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a professional, but I'm building a community for all of us who've been through some shit. Anybody else is here? You can say safely, yep, I've been through some shit, but I got over it. I got through it. And I healed myself, I helped myself. So then come and join because that's what we do. Is like we're not professionals. But you know what? I've been through childhood sexual abuse and I would rather talk to someone who also have been through the same experience. I'm not sure that therapists understood me. Yeah? Okay, cool. So come join Saturday. If you can't join on Saturday, go check out my community. We're gonna actually drop the subscription price next week. We're changing our website, blah, blah, blah. So if you want to get on the waiting list, let me know. Or if you want to try the first month, let me know too. But if you just want to check it out, just come. I can also talk you through this here. Okay, I've been through some shit. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. We are a community of people. Hey, I'm not a professional therapist. None of us are. We've been through some shit. And we really helped ourselves, and now we want to help each other. This is it. The link is in my profile, you guys. Just click in there, go register. You'll get all the information in the email. Again, don't worry, it's free. There's no like kavit. There's no, I don't believe in this bullshit of, oh, I'll hide it, but then I'll take your money. It's like, no, I'd rather take your kidney and eat it. No, I'm kidding. I am a carnivore, but not, not a cannibal. Yeah, at least, right? Okay, so we got our first question. By the way, if you want me to answer a question, put it into the, into the little question thingy. Thank you so much. So how to work on self-respect and protecting yourself. The self-respect actually comes from something very, very simple. It comes from you loving yourself. But you can't love yourself because you don't... okay, so let me put it in very simple terms. Hi, yeah, tell hello to everybody, please. You guys, we're a community, okay? So when you come in, it's like you're stepping into the room, say, hey guys, how's everybody doing? Chat to each other, follow each other, talk to one another. And when you're coming in, please, if you can, tell us your name, where you're from, city and the country. If you see someone from your city or the country, connect. You never know. Hello there. Tell us where you are so you can connect physically. Maybe you can even meet so you can really support each other, okay? Because a lot of us are coming here and like, hey, I'm feeling alone, I'm lonely. You're not. There's so many of us and we can fucking be each other's family, right? We don't need families that never wanted us in the first place. So let's make it. Hi, we got someone from Holland. I'm going to call you out if I can. But if I'm in the middle of talking, still just, this is kind of like the thing we're creating. Every time you come to my life, say who you are, where you from, and then connect to people. Go follow each other, talk to one another. I mean, use your judgment, right? If somebody sounds or feels like a creep, please, trust your gut. Hey, we got Francis. Francis, 57, from Midland, Ontario, Canada. Right on. Welcome, Francis. Oh, England. We're from England. We're from England. Hey, if you don't feel safe sharing your name or place, don't worry. Oh, we got Natalie, Sweden. Hell yeah, it's my dream. Naomi from Orlando. Yes, you guys are my family. Okay, we are each other's family. Lebanon, right on. We're creating a family that we've never had, right? So keep shouting out where you're from. And I'm going to start. Kali from California. Donna. Okay, awesome. Oh, Sao Paulo, Brazil. I've been to Portugal, but not to Brazil. Bulgaria. Holy shit, awesome. We're international. Okay, so I'll keep Pluto, Middle East. Nayeli, 34, from Mexico. I remember you, Nayeli. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, Saudi Arabia. Romania. We're from Italy. I was in Venice. I fucking love Poland. I rode through Warsaw on the train. New York. I love New York. I'm from Moscow, so I love big cities, even though there was a lot of crime. But I come from a huge city, so I totally love it. I miss it here in Seattle. Texas. Never been to Texas. Right on. I love it. Ranko is like, can you please keep talking and answer the question? Totally. Thank you for a reminder. So you guys keep shouting, okay? So on how to work on self-respect and protecting yourself, I want you guys to think of something. Can somebody pick a skill, like, something you learned as a kid? Just shout out in the comments. Just something you're really good at. It could be like ice skating or baking cookies or something. Can you just somebody give me a comment. Just a skill that you picked up. Come on, somebody. Just something that you learned as a kid. Crafting. Okay, singing. Okay, singing. Okay, let's go for singing. So, for you to sing really well, did you just go on stage and for the first time did it? No. Playing piano. Okay, that's a good one. So let's say playing piano and singing. So the person who said playing piano, any of you played piano here? I played piano for maybe 2 months or something. So to play piano, do you just sit down and play like a maestro? I mean, this is a trick question, but obviously. Practice, right? So how do you play piano really well? How often do you have to play piano really well? Trumpet, piano. How often do you have to practice to play really well? I don't know, because I'm not a musician. I've played very little. So just somebody shout it out. How often do you have to do it? Every day? Okay, how long every day? 30 minutes, 1 hour? Just those of you who are, this is leading somewhere, by the way. This is not a side weekly. Yeah, but every day if you're playing piano, is it an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, half an hour? Okay, so how long? Just for how long do you have to play piano every day? 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour sounds good? Okay. So 1 hour every day you play piano. How many years do you have to play piano every day for 1 hour? 2 hours. 2 hours. Okay, let's say 2 hours. 2 hours you play piano every day for how many years? Just throw out a number. Anybody here who knows? Just how many years? Like, let's say you start playing piano when you're 5. Yeah? Is that, when do you start? When you're 3? Oh, 3 years? Well, I mean, well, let's think about it. So, when do you start playing a piano? 10 years? 10 years? Anybody here reads Malcolm Gladwell? The 10,000 hour phenomenon? Do you know to get good at anything? Okay, feel confident for at least 10 years. 8 years. Okay, so if you want to read, it's a fantastic book, Malcolm Gladwell. I think it's the one that's called Blink. No, wait, Outliers. I think it's Outliers. So it takes 10,000 hours to get good at anything. So let's do some math. And I promise you guys, I have a point. It's leading somewhere. I just want you to really memorize it, because if I put it in these terms and you get to it yourself, you will remember fucking forever, okay? So 10,000 hours. So let's divide that by, can somebody do the math? If you do 2 hours of piano every day, how many hours is that per year? What? Well, I was going to do my calculator, but my phone. So 2 hours every day of piano, there's 365 days in a year. Well, let's call it 300 years, because 65 is like holidays or whatever, something else. So 600 hours. Did I get the math correctly? Can somebody calculate? So 600 hours in the year. So how many years is that to get to 10,000 hours? 20? No, wait. It's a little less than 20. Does somebody have a calculator? Let's just pretend. It's 15 years? Is it? Okay. 672 hours in a year. Okay, so let's just say 10 years. I don't know, arbitrarily. Or 15 years. Let's just imagine, right? This is data. Guys, I'm telling you data. Can anybody guess why I told you this just now? So if you play piano 2 hours every day, to get really good at playing piano is going to take you 10 years. So we calculated that's going to be about, okay, so 600 hours in a year. So in 10 years, it's going to be 6,000. So to 10,000. So it's almost 17 years. 13 years. Okay, okay. So 13 years. So now, what was the point I'm trying to make? We're talking here about how to work on self-respect and protecting yourself, right? And to have self-respect and protect yourself, you got to do what? What do you have to do to respect yourself and protect yourself? Like, what's the one thing that you have to have? I mean, it's easy for me to give you an answer, but I also learned that if you kind of work your noggin at it, 13 years. Yeah, good luck number. Yeah, you're getting there. Healing takes practice, but what? What do you have to do? Acceptance. But what is accept? Love. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Holy shit, yes. So you need to love yourself. Okay? You need to love yourself, then you respect yourself. Self-esteem, all of that comes from loving yourself. You really need to love yourself. Confidence, knowing, underneath it all, you love yourself. Now, are you guys getting what I'm getting at here? In your life, since you were a kid, how many hours of loving yourself per day did you practice? Can somebody give me a number, or are we all gonna cry here now? Like, I wanna cry. Like, how many hours? And if you were told you were shit, and if you were told that nothing is gonna amount to you, and if you were beaten, if you were yelled at, if you were sexually assaulted, yeah, 0. Does that give you the creeps or what? Like, my skin is crawling right now. So how can you get to work on your self-respect or protecting yourself if you have no practice? I mean, are you going to just sit down and play a masterpiece on the piano? Yeah. No. You just want to cry, right? I want to cry. So, can you do the math? This is what we're doing here. Why am I going on TikTok twice a day? I'm going for an hour now, well, 40 minutes and an hour later. This is our practice, okay? You gotta practice loving yourself. You wanna just learn. I mean, okay, when you sit down to play a piano, do you know how to play? No. At first you just like you don't even know how to read the notes. So how can you begin loving yourself if you don't even know what that feels like? And do you have someone who can teach? You know, guys, to play piano, you have to have a really good teacher. Yeah? So who can teach you? No one. Usually no one cares. So you teach yourself. Exactly. In 2 hours a day, you spend 30. Okay, everybody please take a look. Chanix0325 just fucking nailed it. Look at this comment. If 2 hours a day, then we will spend 13 years. Yes. Do you know how long it took me to heal? 12 years. I started when I was 33. I just turned 45 this February. So there's your math. I mean, I'm sorry I put it this way, but do you see how it strips away the confusion and the fear? Now you know what to work at. Like, it's very simple. It's just a math game. You practice every day. Yes, it is fucking unfair. I'm with you. I fucking want to kill everybody who hurt me. Like, I'm so mad. Okay? And I kill them in my books all the time. So you do the math. I can give you my math as an example. My abuse started pretty much since I was born. I don't remember most of it, but the first time I was in the hospital was when I was 9 months old because my parents didn't feed me. So I was dying of malnutrition. Strike one. I wasn't even 1 year old, right? Strike two, the sexual abuse began approximately when I was 5 years old because my mom had an abortion and she taunted my father. They're separated when I was 4. And then he took out his anger on me. And then he basically used me as, his punching bag, his whatever, get his anger out at my mom. He hated women. And then he used me. And then it stopped around when I was 13 because I got my period. I mean, I'm guessing because some of it I don't know. And he'll probably never tell me. I don't remember in my head. It's just that my body remembers most of it. And I had to piece it together. I'm going to make you another video how to recover your memories if you don't remember shit, which I've done over these years. So what does that make? So roughly 13 years. Did you guys see? So let's say my abuse started when I was 9 months old. So when I was 13, it kind of ended. At 14, by the way, I tried to run away from home the first time. I couldn't make it. I was too young. I ran away to my mom. I'll make the video. It's on my list. Don't worry about it. So I ran away to my mom. But my mom had a lover and she was like not in a good place. And so I had to move back with my dad. Then again, at 16, I wanted to run away. I couldn't. I was too young. So I spent the whole year saving money. I was babysitting jobs. And I finally ran away home from 17. Guess what? Only to get pregnant. Because when you're a sexual abuse survivor, you offer your body to anybody who asks. And my boyfriend in high school said, I want to have sex. I was like, here you go. Boom, pregnant. Was a mom at 18. And then I had nowhere to go. Guess where I went? I moved in with my boyfriend, with his ex-husband. His parents hated me. His mother, my ex-mother-in-law, pretty much told me that I was a bitch, that I ruined his son's life and blah, 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 all of that. But they took me in because they kind of had to. It was like, Soviet Union, Russia. So he took in the pregnant girl. We had to get married. I divorced, from him in 4 years because, of course, it didn't work out. We were both kids, and he was being a kid when I was being a mom. He was drinking beer with his buddies, and I was like at home with a baby, 18 years old, So it wasn't until I was 33 that I married again. Second marriage, I left Russia. I came over here and I became really happy, and it hit me because my body was like, ooh, now you're ready to take all this shit. Here you go. Whack. I actually went back to Russia because my sister was getting married, and I confronted my father for the first time in my life. I spoke back to him, and that was a trigger. He came up to me. He's like, why are you yelling at me? Silly. And he kissed the top of my head, which is what he did after he abused me. I would be crying. He kissed the top of my head and said, well, Papa loves you while you're crying, which is fucking sick, right? But it was a trigger. I did not know what a trigger was. I came back to US. I started having panic attacks. Guys, I didn't know what a panic attack was. I just thought that I was not breathing, and I thought I was having a heart attack. I honestly had no idea. And so it all started coming back. And I was sick for 2 years, suicidal. I had to go to like 3 doctors every week. It was bad. That's how my journey started. That's a long answer to your question, Megan Cheese. I hope it makes sense. But how to work on self-respect and protecting yourself? You begin by loving your inner child, that kid. And you begin by practicing piano. Can we call it piano playing? Do you guys all get the connection? Have I hopefully helped you to put it in your calendar? Yeah? Can you put it in your calendar that if you put 2 hours per day, it will take you 13 years to heal. But if you put 4 hours per day, it will take you 7.5. But if you put only 1 hour per day, it will take you 26 years to heal. So what's your pick? Can you tell me what your pick is? Can somebody here commit? Guys, come on, commit. How many hours per day are you going to put into loving your kid? Commit right now. We're all witnesses. Go ahead and put a number. And then when I go live, let's remind each other. You're 54. Okay, how much time do you have to live? 54. You don't know, right? We don't know when we're going to die. So let's commit. How many hours per day? 24. Ha! Look at that. We got 24. You're saying you're 24 years old or how many? Okay, we got 2 hours today. We've got one commitment for 2 hours today. So you're roughly looking at a decade plus. Okay, so 17. Is that your age? 45, 17? Or is this how many hours per day you're gonna spend on loving your child, your inner child? If you pick a number, it ends up too much. Exactly. Guys, look, 2 hours. Okay, we got another 5 hours. We got 5 hours. Okay, who else? Come on, commit to it. You got to commit. Because if you're going to commit today, tomorrow, it will be 1 day less. And then 2 days, it will be less. Oh, people who are late, what are we talking about? You missed the piano. Do you guys want me to make a video on that? The piano lesson? Piano. And I'm recording this live. I mean, I'm going to download it. Piano lesson. I can make a video on this. Okay, if you're 1 hour. Okay, we got 1 hour. We got 2 hours. 3 hours. We got 3 hours. You want a video? Okay, 5 hours. Okay, what do you practice? Here's what you practice. Okay, 3 hours. Wow, 3. Holy shit, 5. Okay, great. Next question. How much time do we have? Okay, 8 hours. Yeah, look at that. We got 8 hours. Come on, this is like an auction. Who bids the highest? Okay, what are you committing to? Come on, a couple more, and then I'll tell you what we're doing. 20. Any hours since... Okay. So, yeah, so what you do to love yourself. So there's several things that you're doing it. Guys, I'll tell you what I did. I have started with about 2 hours, but I increased it to 4. And I increased it later to 8 in some instances. I wrote for 4 hours. You'll go 24? Hell yeah, we got 24. Right on. The whole day and the whole night. See if you can keep it up. I'm going to be asking you next time you come to my live. Okay, how is your training going? How's your piano? This is going to be our keyword. Okay, guys? Let's freak everybody out. When we go live tonight, I'm going to say, hey, how's your piano practice? People will be like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? No, we're not going to be this mean. Of course, I'll explain. But it's like, what are you talking about? Okay, great. I am hypnotizing you. I live in your head. La, 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 la. I mean, seriously, if we don't laugh about it, we're just going to go fucking cry, right? Okay, so what are we talking about? Piano lesson. Hey, can somebody explain to people who are joining late what the piano practice means? This is going to be our piano practice, PP. You got it? Piano practice. Okay, this is going to be our code word, piano practice. Let's see if people can understand. So this is what I did. I wrote for 4 hours. So I kind of sped up my process. Oh, thank you for all the flowers. I sped up the process, but I talked to my inner child through stories. So I became a writer. I literally quit my job. I quit my whole career. I was broke. I got on unemployment and I was not making any money. I was basically healing myself and I became really, really happy. I was very, very poor, like really poor, right? But I got myself to a healthy place. So those of you who said 2 hours, like how do you begin? I can tell you this. Can you please break those 2 hours into chunks? Begin with 20 minutes. This is how I started. For 20 minutes, you close your eyes and you talk to your inner child. You turn everything off. Please promise me you'll do that. You cannot do it if your watch is going off, if your phone is going off, if there is internet or computers. 20 hours is doable. 20 minutes. So for 2 hours if you're committing, so 20 minutes, you sit down. Thank you for the flowers. And you talk to your inner child. Say, how are you feeling? And you just listen. And you might feel stupid. Like you might sit there and hear nothing. You show up. Anybody else here who played piano? You fucking hate it. You can't learn the notes. What do? You show up. What do you do the next day? You're a writer? I'm a writer too. Hey, high five. High five, I'm a writer. You lost your passion? Come to my free circle this Saturday. We're going to be doing a writing exercise of talking to your inner child. Exactly how to do this. So for 20 minutes, you set a timer and you talk to your inner child and you wait until they tell you the story. And if nothing happens, you just sit there. You don't go anywhere. You don't go get snacks. Nothing. Yes, every day. After that, if they told you a story, then you spend the rest of the time writing it down. So if 2 hours is too much and you get like, let's say you spend 30 minutes writing it down, you're like, whoa, go for a walk. The point is you spend that time with your inner child, okay? So if you're doing something else, like cooking or caring for your kids or doing your job, it's very difficult. That's why I'm a little hesitant to tell you commit to a lot. There's a bunch of you who said 3 hours, 5 hours, or 8. I know you got really excited, but if you try to bite off too big of a chunk, you might actually not get there. So baby steps, okay? Great, painter, perfect. Hey, Carla, is it Carla your name? First of all, come to my Saturday circle. But you can also come in and lead a circle in my community. Painting. You can teach people to paint and you'll get your creativity back. You can do it before sleep. That's a good idea right there. Okay, so guys, Anna. Oh, was it Anna? Or Anna? I remember yesterday there was an Anna and I kept calling her Anna, but it was Anna. Yeah, so start with 20. Okay, let's do this. You guys math nerds like me? We don't have, so 2 hours per day. We don't have to start with 2 hours. You can increase. We can do increasing scale. So the first week, do 20 minutes a day. The next week, do 30 minutes a day. Then the next week, do 40 minutes a day. Like increase it, right? Then you do an hour. Then you set your goal, you get to 2 hours. And eventually it's going to become 24 hours. I mean, plus or minus. Like for me right now, I would tell you maybe I'm at about 20 hours. There's still times when I push myself away and I serve other people. So I'm not really loving my inner child in those moments. And I think it happens. Yeah, I do have a YouTube channel, but it's pretty old. I mean, I haven't posted anything new in there. Again, so does that sound doable? Yeah, piano practice. We all got it? The piano practice, yeah? Megan Cheese, does that answer your question? Tarot cards. We're gonna have a circle in my community, Emberville, on how to write with tarot cards. So come join if you can. Let's see. Oh my God, that's a really good one. So, okay, so it helps. Okay, great. Capitalism kills my soul. I love that name. How to go through trauma without drowning it. Again, baby steps. So maybe do the same thing that what I just talked about. 20 minutes per day. Like you really don't want to shoot yourself, silly, where you're trying to make it your work. By the way, any other here? Hard workers? Like we just bulldoze through, like I'm going to be sick and tired and I'm going to be driving myself and forcing myself to work. Like I don't know how to be gentle on my body. I'm learning. Anybody else is in the same boat? Yeah? So, yeah, right? You're just like, wow! You just fucking, wee! Just jump into it. It's like, fuck. Yeah, exactly. So, I would say, again, 20 minutes per day is enough. Like, it's fucking enough. Seriously. Yes, and you too. Yeah, I know, right? You're just like, I'm a super fucking machine. Like, I'm not human. I can do it all. And then you just fall sick. And also, you do everything for other people first, right? So, 20 minutes per day. That's good. That's a good, I know it feels like impatient, like you want to expedite it, but at the same time, baby steps. Like, just let yourself heal and celebrate. And please come back here. And I'm describing you. Yeah, I'm sure. That's why we're all family, you guys, because we get each other. So please come back here and report your progress. Can you do that? Come to my lives and just tell everybody. We all, guys, we're building our own family, okay? The family we never had. So come back and give us your progress. Say, hey guys, I did my piano practice. Or, hey, I did my 20 minutes. Hey, I did this. So please talk about it so we can celebrate what you've done. Okay, can you do that? Capitalism kills my soul. Same thing. I mean, pretty much, I love this. All of your questions are centering around the same thing. It is the same thing. You have to sit there. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Thank you. You have to sit. You have to spend the time. Do you guys get the piano practice metaphor now? You can't fucking play piano if you don't practice. So how do you free your inner child? 20 minutes. Yes, exactly. Yes. What do you talk with your inner child about? You ask them how they feel. And when they tell you how they feel, you ask them where is it in their body and who put it in there. You basically are starting to get at the root of all this shit that happened to you, because most of it you don't remember. I mean, some of us have terrible memories in the way that terrible meaning we remember everything. I'm one of the lucky ones where I've forgotten most of it, and sometimes I hate it, but sometimes I'm like, I'm really happy that I don't remember. You know what I mean? Like every time I try to remember, I go into these severe panic attacks and it's just not good. So again, come to my free circle on this Saturday. We're going to be writing it out. We're going to be tapping into your subconscious to get at your repressed memories. And I can tell you, last Saturday, we had 15 people attend, and people have remembered stuff that they've forgotten it. They said, holy shit, that was amazing. Yeah, I'm sorry you can't forget. I feel that. There's some things that I can't forget. They're just like right there. But some things are completely like, they're completely and totally gone. So does this help? User 1928, does this help? Let me take a look at, oh, okay. So we're pretty much through, or you guys can ask me any more questions that you have, so I can answer. The idea here is pretty simple. The idea is that when you go through any terrible thing, any trauma, talk about your book. What? Talk about your books when we finish. What you know, put a question and I'll put up the question so everybody knows what I'm talking about. What specifically do you want to know? But the best thing that you can do for yourself is do your piano practice. I mean, you want to play piano really well. Play piano, right? After it's done, which means you want to have a lot of practice loving yourself. And if you don't have practice, like if you don't practice every day, it's a shit show. You don't have much chance. You're trying and you're failing. It's like if I put you on a chair, you know, in front of an audience, in front of a huge piano, right? And it's just like, you're like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So same shit here. Oh, great. You started talking to other random guys. Okay, yeah, so, no, we shouldn't remember. You know, there's no requirement, like you should remember or you shouldn't remember. There's nothing should or shouldn't. It's just what you want to do. So if you want to remember, there's a way to remember. If you don't want to remember, don't remember. For me, I had to really, really go back and make sure that I'm not crazy, because I wasn't even sure that it did for sure happen to me. I had to make sure. And so that is what I had to absolutely be sure of. And once I trusted my body, I stopped digging. Like once I knew enough and I was like, okay, I know for sure now. I trust you, body. Please don't freak out on me anymore. My body stopped being sick. It literally was happy. It was like, thank you, you heard me. I've been only trying to knock on this, you know? So, the way I remembered was through creative writing. So to answer your question, Camilla, that's why I'm doing the free circles on Saturday, for you to come in and join the group, and I can demonstrate to you how to do it. And then in the future, we might actually record those. And if you just guys want to watch it, we can do something like that. Actually, is that what you want me to record on YouTube? Do you want me to make a video of like how to write it out, to like really talk you through? Because I do it pretty much every day. I do it for myself every day, and I also lead circles in my community on this. So maybe that's going to be helpful to you. Yeah, I got one yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So you want it, okay. So for those of you who are going to be there, are you guys going to be okay with me recording it? Like, we can record it, but then that means that people can see it. I mean, one of the advantages of this is it's private. We're building a community, right? Oh, you didn't get any email? Hey, if you signed up for free circle and no email sent to you, maybe something went wonky. I'm not sure, maybe something is broken. So go ahead and email me directly. So go to my website, my company's website, amberville.com, and fill out the contact form and say, hey, I'm from TikTok here. What the fuck? I didn't get anything. And I'll set you up. Yeah, I know. Some of this time, oh, you signed up 3 times and it didn't work? Shit. Yeah, something must have, you know, well, there's technology. It should work through Zoom. We set it up through Zoom, so maybe something is broken. I'll check in with my marketing manager and see what's going on. If nothing worked, then please send me an email through, the contact form on my company's website. The link is in there where it says Amberville. So it's amberville.com, and there's a contact me, blah, blah, blah. So send me an email and say, hi, TikTok, I want to get on the Saturday Circle, didn't get anything. Thank you guys for your patience. I don't know what the hell is wrong with technology. It worked last time flawlessly, so something is broken. I don't know. Something we set up is broken probably. There is no price for the circle. It's free, but the subscription, if you want to join my community, there's unlimited circles. It's $50 a month, but we're running a special, so you can try it for $15 for a whole month unlimited. So if you want to jump on it, email me again for the code, and I'll give you the code, and you can jump on it. Or also, can you guys, so we're a startup, and we're trying to build a community to help people. Tell me what would be a fair price for you to pay for a circle like that. It's 2 hours long. Like what, is it $5, $10, $15? Like what's it going to be worth to you? And if it's going to be something worth to you, then we might consider. I'm just giving it out for free so you can try it out before you subscribe, because, you got to test it out if it's right for you. Because if it's not right for you, I mean, why the fuck would you sign up, right? Yay, thank you. Did it work for you, Berita? You signed up and you got the email? Because a bunch of people here said that oh, you're late. What's the circle? I'm leading it. The link is in my bio. If you're wondering what a circle is, just go and click on the link and it'll explain it to you. Okay, yeah, so let me know. The idea here is to build a habit. Where we go, you're broke, you'll go with 5. Okay, so the idea here is to build a habit of what we're talking about. Piano practice, okay, quote unquote. Daily piano practice. 2 hours. We're going to do 2 hours, and you're going to literally see how for 2 hours every day you can do the work on your inner child and how that will heal you. Oh, you got the email. Okay, guys, so it's working. So maybe something, see, Berita got the email. So maybe something is wonky on your side. If something is wonky on your side, just go and contact me, okay? Or you can contact me directly. My direct email is ksenia@amberville.com. Go check the spelling of my name on my bio, and Amberville, the spelling of Amberville you can see on my company's name. So it's ksenia@amberville.com. Say, hi, TikTok, I want to get to a free circle. I didn't get shit. What the fuck is going on? Help me. And we'll set you up. Okay? So piano practice every day for 2 hours. If we do that and you join my community, that's what we're doing there. Every day we have a circle for 2 hours. It's limited to 10 people. That's why we call it a circle, because it's small and intimate. And then we write stories and we read them out loud. The stories that our inner children tell us. And so we're on a path to heal. So you're looking at about 12 to 13 years. If you come to 2 circles per day, 7.5 years. We just did the math. So that's why I'm launching this community to help, is because it took me this long and I want to speed it up. I want to be able to, help you heal in 5 years. Hell, in 3 years, if it's possible. Maybe it is possible, right? Okay, how much? I have like another minute and I'm going to wrap up because I have to jump to a meeting. I'm going to be later live tonight again from 9 to 10 Pacific time. Okay, so if you don't catch me, go comment on the video. Let me know if it was helpful. I made a video on why do we feel empathy towards our abusers and how to fucking stop it. Thank you for the fire. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you so much. Thank you. Capitalism kills my soul. I love your name so much too. Where I'm based, I'm in Seattle, Washington. So it's Pacific time. So go sign up for my free circle. If you can't, if something goes wonky, contact me directly, either through the form on my site or at my direct email, ksenia@amberville.com. Okay? Or send me ideas, suggestions, like send me ideas about YouTube. Like if I were to make you a YouTube video of showing this work, that if this is going to help you. I do have a YouTube channel. I just haven't posted anything in there for many years. So YouTube video sounds good. Okay, so anyway, I gotta go, you guys. I love you. Please love your inner child, okay? Never forget that you and your life are the two most important things. Everybody else can go to hell. Okay, I love you. I love you. I'll see you tonight. Bye.